Friends, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we had done one exercise on creating a subcontract purchase order. Now we will take up the next exercise on subcontracting, where we will post the goods receipt for the subcontract purchase order. Now the exercise is like this: the subcontract vendor delivers the manufactured casing assembly pump L-10001 against the purchase order 4500017576. Enter the goods receipt for the subcontract purchase order into our plant storage location 1000. He informed that he needed 10 more quantity of the component CM-10003, which is hexagon head screws for production of the casing assembly pump than the plant quantity. Post the goods receipt for the subcontract purchase. Let us go to the SAP screen, and the transaction code we are going to use to post the goods receipt is MIGO. I am going to MIGO. Select goods receipt purchase order here and input our purchase order number 4500017576. Press enter. The system will copy all the data from the purchase order. Okay. So now here uh, we can see the quantity and everything here. So what we will do here, before posting the goods receipt, right? There is a plus sign here for the against the main in the main line item line here. Okay, line one. Just to expand this one, we can see the that is the quantity of the main assembly, which is a casing assembly for the pump and the components here. Okay, so just I will again compress this one. So as it was earlier. Now, after confirming everything right here, we will select check item OK here and click on check button. Click on the check button. So document is OK and post. So the goods receipt material document is posted with the number 5000 ending with 422. Now here we will display this material document. Display material document here, display material document and press enter. Here, we can see the quantity of the main, casing assembly, which is 100, and also the components, which we had provided, which are, required for the one assembly. Okay, for one assembly, we need, one quantity of the first component, one quantity of the second component, and 5 quantity of the third component. That is the reason why, for 100 quantity of the main assembly, we need 100 quantity of the first quantity, 100 quantity of the second quantity, and 500 quantity of the third component. Okay, so we have posted the goods receipt for the subcontract purchase order. Now what the vendor has informed that he has used 10 more quantity of the component CM-10003, which is hexagon head screws for production of the casing assembly, okay, than the plant quantity. Okay, so now we have to post the subsequent adjustment for this excess quantity of 10 pieces of the component CM-10003. Okay, how to post that um, subsequent adjustment? Again, we have to go to the MIGO transaction code here. Enter. We have to select here, select. Okay, let me, okay, select, okay, subsequent adjustment, purchase order, input the purchase order number, okay, 4500175776. Enter. Okay, we can do the subsequent adjustment here actually. So this is for the third component, which is CM-10003. Okay, so let us go back here. Let me expand here, casing assembly here. I can expand here. So here for the third item, which is CM-10003. So let me just click on the last component here, one here. It will show the material number here, CM-10003 for the last item. Okay, so I can input the quantity here. So what is the excess quantity? He has used 10 quantity here. Suppose if the vendor mentions that he has uh, he has used 10 quantity less than the quantity planned, then you can select this under consumption or short receipt here. This checkbox here. Okay, but since he has used 10 quantity excess or more than the planned quantity, we have to input the quantity and we should not select this under consumption or short receipt. Okay, after we input the quantity of the that third component, which is CM hyphen, here I can see the 10003, which is hexagon head screws. Okay, which is the last line item here, last line here. Okay, so now for the other components, that is we have not used anything, right? So what we have to do, we have to input, for the other quantity, for example, here 0, put 0. So no need to put anything 0 here. So we have to select item, item okay checkbox here. Item okay checkbox here, and we have to select item okay for all these line items here. See here, because for the other line items, right? The components we have not, vendor has not used anything, right? We have to just select item okay for all the line items here of the components, other components as well as the main assembly also. Then we can click on check button. Okay, so we can see that this item okay is copied to all this one for the main assembly, main item as well as the components here. This is very important. If we do not check the item okay and click on check, right, we will get some message here. For example, if you forget to select this item okay for this other the component, other components and the main line item, and if you try to post or click on check, you will get one message here: enter data is not complete. Okay, so don't forget to check this one here for all the other components as well as the main item of the here that this subsequent adjustment document here. So I have selected item okay for the my third component CM-1003, and also I have selected the item okay for the other other components as well as the main line. I will click on check button here. See, okay, this is some warning message, no issues. Okay, now the document is complete here. Okay, so this is only a warning message. Price has changed. Okay, no problem for that material. Now click on post. Yeah, so the subsequent adjustment material document is posted here. So we can display this subsequent adjustment material document 50000 here uh, ending with 423. Enter. Okay, so we can see that in this subsequent adjustment, we have the vendor has used consume 10 quantity more, okay, of the that is what you call, that is subsequent, that is hexagonal head screws here. This one I will double click here. I can see this material number CM hyphen 10003 10 quantity more, vendor has used this. Okay, so this is how to post the subsequent adjustment after posting the goods receipt of the subcontract purchaser. Thank you for watching my video, and soon we will meet in next video on next topic of inventory management, which is movement X. So see you till then.